Hey guys, Miss Stark here, and as you can see, I've got my little home office set up here. It's really just me at my kitchen table with some markers and hand sanitizer and things that I'm going to need for our lesson today. So today I thought I would teach you guys how to make your own multiplication anchor chart for your use at home. So this week I gave you a bunch of multiplication word problems, and I want you guys to know that you actually know at least 6 different ways that you can come to the answer when you multiply. So today I thought I would teach you how to make your own little chart. You can see my skip count and my multiples over here. I have my markers ready. I have just a blank piece of paper, so all you'll really need is maybe something to write with. I chose markers. Might be a good idea to get some different colors going on so you can see the difference in your strategies once you make your chart, okay? And then you'll want just a piece of paper. This could be recycled. You can use the back of something, but a plain piece of paper or a lined piece of paper is going to work just great. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to fold this paper into 6 equal boxes, because I'm going to show you 6 different strategies, or remind you of the 6 different strategies we have to multiply. So you're going to need a piece of paper, right? What you're going to do is have an adult maybe help you, because folding in threes can sometimes be tough, but I think you got it. You're going to hold it this long, skinny way, okay, the tall way. And I'm going to try to do this with one hand, guys. You're going to fold this into 3s like this, okay? So you're going to take the top piece. You're going to bring it 1/3 of the way down like this, and you're going to fold, okay? Then you're going to take this piece here, and now you're just going to bring it down to the bottom, and you're going to fold again. Easier when you have 2 hands, but I'm holding my camera. So when you, if you were to open it up, it would look like this, okay? 1, 2, 3 equal pieces, okay? But you're not done. So get that into that trifold right there. And then all you're going to do is fold it in half now, this way, okay? Don't do it the long, skinny way again. It'll be a long, skinny piece. You want to fold it so it looks like it's a square, okay? So fold it like that. Crease the edges, and then when you're ready, you open it up. You should have 6 equal boxes. Sorry, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. I'm going to actually hold it this way in order to make our anchor chart, okay? 6 boxes, see? All right, I'm just going to move this one out of the way, because to save time on our video, I have pre-made just the outline of what our anchor chart's going to look like. So, boys and girls, today I am going to model for you 6 different strategies here to multiply, okay? We've learned all these strategies in school, so I thought your 3rd grade teachers thought that it would be a great idea that we put them in front of you again and just kind of quickly reteach each strategy. So the multiplication problem we'll be working with today is 4 times 3. Just a quick reminder, the numbers you are multiplying are called factors. 4 times 3 equals what? Well, the answer to a multiplication problem is called the product. Okay, so remember, if you have your 2 factors and you're looking for the answer to that multiplication problem, you're actually looking for a product, okay? So you want to speak intelligently like a 3rd grader when you talk about these numbers here as factors and the answer being a product. Here are our 6 strategies: repeated addition, equal groups, arrays, multiplication on a number line, skip counting, and fact family, okay? So remember, my multiplication problem is 4 times 3. I'm going to grab my pink here, and I'm going to model repeated addition. We're just going to zoom in here. So I'm thinking 4 times 3, okay? That means I'm going to add 4 3 times. So 4 plus 4 plus 4. Now, we know that 4 plus 4 is 8, plus another 4 is 9, 10, 11, 12. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. We're not going to plug that in just yet because we're going to model it 6 different times and make sure that 4 times 3 is equal to 12. So remember, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. Why have we added 4 3 times? Because it tells us to here. I'm going to move on to equal groups. This is one of Miss Stark's favorite. For slang, we call it chocolate chip cookies, but in real life, they're called equal groups, okay? I love equal groups because I'm going to look at this multiplication sign here for 4 times 3, and I'm going to say to myself 4 groups of 3, okay? 4 groups of 3. I'm going to start off by making my 4 groups, and I'm going to just use circles. There's 1 group, 2 group, 3 groups, 4 groups, okay? There's my 4 groups of 3. That means I'm just going to put 3 in each group. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to count my dots and see if I have 12 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So for equal groups here, it also looks like 4 groups of 3 equals 12. Let's keep going on arrays. Arrays I also like because they're super visual. I get to look at my drawings here and at my rows and my equal rows and equal columns and make sure that I got it right. Here's 4 times 3. Remember, I'm going to say 4 rows of 3. So in Miss Stark's class, sometimes we just set up our rows right away. How many rows are there? There's 4. So I'm going to go 1 row. Remember, rows go across. 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows. Okay, 4 rows of how many? 3. All right, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And remember, boys and girls, an array is equal rows and columns. So when you look at your array, you want to make sure that you can look at it nice and neat. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 4 rows of 3. When I model with my array, it does equal 12. Nice job. Let's keep moving. Multiplication on a number line. I'm going to use my orange marker there to match. Multiplication on a number line. Ready? I'm going to think like hops of. I'm going to write hops of here. Okay. I'm going to think 4 hops of 3. So remember, a number line, guys, an open number line is just an arrow. 1 second, I need both hands for this. With a line and another arrow, okay? So here's my open number line. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 4 hops of 3. 4 hops of 3. 4 hops of 3. Okay, ready? 1 hop, 2 hops, 3 hops, 4 hops. Ready? 4 hops of 3. So this was 3, and this was 3, and this was 3, and this was 3. Oops, sorry, that's a 3. Okay, then I would have went 4, 5, 6. I would have went 7, 8, 9. I would have went 10, 11, 12. So it looks like here in your number line that 4 hops of 3 also equals 12. 4 hops of 3 equals 12. Skip counting, my favorite. We're going to skip count by 4 3 times. In Miss Stark's class, when we skip count by 4, we do row, row, row your boat. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to skip count by 4 3 times. Once I've skip counted just 3 times, I'm going to stop. Ready? Row, row, row your boat for 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 30. All right. 4, 8, 12. When I skip count by 4 3 times, I also get 12. So when I skip count 4 times 3, I get 12. And now here are my fact family. Almost done, guys. You're doing an amazing job. Fact family has 2 multiplication problems, okay? A multiplication or division fact family has 2 multiplication and 2 division facts, okay? A fact family has 4 facts, okay? So I'm thinking, what is 4 times 3? I also know that the commutative property tells me 3 times 4 is that other multiplication fact there. I'm going to do something divided by 3 equals 4, and then something divided by 4 equals 3, because I already know my 4 and my 3 are definitely in my fact family. Now, fact families are good because if you know any of these facts off the top of your head, that means like by memory or by heart, you're going to be able to answer this easily. I happen to just always remember this fact when I learned that 3 times 4 equals 12. I could double check that by counting, skip counting. I could make an array. I could do equal groups. I'm going to skip count. 3s, we sing Jingle Bells. So I'm going to go 3, 6, 9, 12. Yep. So I'm going to fill up my whole fact family here now. Some of my students love making fact families because they like to show off their knowledge. So boys and girls, thank you for joining me, Miss Starrick, in today's lesson, which was showing 6 different ways to multiply. Okay, remember we have repeated addition. You can simply take that first factor and you can add it to itself that many times. We have equal groups where you take the first factor, you make circles, then you take the second factor and you make that amount of dots in each circle to get the total. We have arrays where you can read this multiplication sign as rows of or columns of. Today I chose to make 4 rows of 3. You can see my 4 rows of 3 equals 12. Multiplication on a number line is simply hopping. Take this first factor, that's how many times you're going to hop. Take that second factor, that's how many little jumps are in each hop. You can skip count, one of my favorites, quickest and easiest. I think if you memorize that, you can simply sing 4, your multiples of 4, 3 times until you get to that product. And the last one is the fact family, boys and girls. This is good for those students who memorize certain facts and multiplication or division. So as we know, guys, we clearly know that 4 times 3, our product is 12. I challenge you guys to remake this at home with 2 different factors. Have a great day and learning week. Miss y'all.